Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense takes the field to start this game off. The Lone Star State has a ton of rivalries, but this one outshines all the rest.
Yeah, the three of us have had an opportunity to call this game in the past, and you can just feel the tradition when these two teams take the field, right, David? You got the 12th man, you got Bevo. This is special.
You got one side that thinks they're way better than the other side thinks they're way better. I'll let you decide which one picks which, but every year, no love lost.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running back searching for a hole. And a good solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Looking to throw, it's Reed. Gets it out quickly. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Texas A&M going up-tempo. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
The give to the tailback. Dances away from one. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll run it from the gun. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Aggie!
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Texas Longhorns offense will try to get something started with their first possession. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more...
Oh, look out, there he goes! Past the 30. Oh, I thought he was taking that all the way, but they stop him at the 7.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. Touch pass on the run. Tackled there by the defense. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal.
But when you're backed up on the goal line like this, you've got to play quick with your eyes. You've got to be able to react to where the football is. It's not easy to do on these jet sweeps. The defense did it there.
So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. Back to throw, it's Ewers. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. It's good. Easy call for the refs.
Texas A&M 7, Texas 3.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. He leaves it with his back. Hard running there. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. It's a draw. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Pulls it and fires to the left.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. He runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. 6th play of the drive coming up. To the ground with the back. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Back to pass, it's Reed. Throws to the wideout. And the missed connection on 3rd down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. Splits the uprights. Good. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Looking for room, it's Baxter. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. The give to the back. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. And the Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Power football with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. He'll try to do it himself. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's 1st and 10. Give him 96 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. They'll leave it with him. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They've been very good at moving the chains on 3rd down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The Longhorns will punt it away on 4th down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. On the return, it's Moss. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one, make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Pass on the way. It's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? Got his man quickly. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the first down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle.
That makes the score. Texas A&M 10, Texas 6.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think we can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Lets it fly. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They keep attacking through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Thomas. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're working that left side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Split backs here. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Using his feet to buy time. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Quarterback's got to get rid of the ball. That last sack's not on the line. That's on him. Now it's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Hard in the backfield, it's Thomas. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Pressure coming. The freshman able to get home with the sack. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. Third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense got it. Oh, the big fella's gathering steam. Touchdown, Texas! The defense takes matters into their own hands. The defense striking with a scoop and score touchdown.
And defense is about getting guys to the football. Sometimes you just get that hit, the ball pops out, more guys swarming to the football. Great effort, scoop that thing up, now do some damage with it. You always wanted to play offense anyways. Convert that defensive player, offensive player. Give me that 6.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. From the gun, the running back has it. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, think of all the big-time players who've been a part of this game. And we have a few more vying for that status so far today in an always emotional duel between the Longhorns and the Aggies. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Texas A&M and Texas plays out.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Makes the grab on the right. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30-plus. Hookem is hooking up with some big plays in the passing game.
Finding their guys down the field. You think about offenses that Texas usually have, some form of spread, and then find those elite guys on the outside that can win those matchups for you and make those big plays.
They'll line up for a second down play. From the gun, running back on the move. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Better find the ear plugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there getting the sack.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. No good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
Whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We've got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Red pass, it's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
That is a gut punch if you're the offense because they're in dime personnel. They're only rushing 4 guys. You've got 5 offensive linemen. You've got the option of bringing other people in to help give your QB time. And this offense, not good enough.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe
snatches it on the right. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
That's a really nice-looking catch, you know, and it's shocking when you think about Texas Longhorn football. Not a lot of names jump out at you when you think about great wide receivers here, right? Yeah, Roy Williams, Jordan Shipley, not too many. This guy, though, I think has a chance to be special. This guy could go down in Texas history as one of the all-time greats.
Wide out in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws toward the end zone. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Takes the easy one to the back. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Allen. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to the back. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Quarterback will audible. The give is to Smith. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Owens. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Try to get it on the ground. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. They're getting this guy lathered up. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Barber. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down, because from here, it would be a 58-yarder. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving away from pressure. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. The field goal is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
13, Texas A&M, 10.
Here comes the Texas offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
Dude, talk about having to have it. We needed to force the turnover. We had to get the football back. They're in such a good position to run out the clock, try to win. No, sir. Our ball, first down.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Gets it out fast. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball.
He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Some heat on that completion. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. He wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. Brought down at the 21-yard line. A 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Looking for more room. He's inside the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Longhorns! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. To the air, it's Reed. Quickly to the tight end. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. To the air, it's Ewers. Got him downfield. All kinds of room to the right. He's at the 10. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Texas!
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they close it in style with a 72-yard pass to the house. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. Tackled immediately after the catch. Quick tempo, no huddle offense, second down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's taking the deep shot. He's got him wide open. Touchdown, Aggies! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They got the touchdown they needed. Now trailing by a field goal, they'll line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. From the gun, the ground game. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact, and every player will tell you that. There are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more, and it's not that the other ones don't matter. It's just that the hate runs so deep for some of these rivalries and some of these kids that grew up across the street from each other that went to different schools, Jesse. You can feel it.
David, you're absolutely right, and I wonder, because it was a rivalry game, did the losing team get a little overhyped? It just looked like they were pressing too much in this football game. They made too many uncharacteristic mistakes, and as a result, they take the L.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis.